Good morning, Plum here, playing World of Tanks. Watching a couple of replays this morning. I've got a couple of ace tankers in the Strudel rover. I'm going to get our first point of damage on the T67. I don't think he wants to poke out again somehow. So you watched me play it last week. I haven't got an ace tanker in it yet. I think I've got a first class, but as has been stated, it seems it's quite a tricky tank to play. It doesn't have the manoeuvrability any of us would like. If it had the manoeuvrability that we'd all like on it, oh god, it would be a pretty fantastic machine. We're getting a bit focused at the moment, Leon 65. Now this guy is actually Swedish. So there you go. A Swedish player in a Swedish tank. At last, it's happened. Been waiting for this for years. And we get a nice kill shot on the T67. Are we going to go for a reload though? Are we going to hold on to these two shots? I think we might as well hold on to these two shots, you know, and take shots at those tanks over there. As always, I've not watched these. I'm... Ooh, that one went low. May as well take that second shot. Might have hit the Rudy. The next game that I'm going to show you from Linsan is also an ace tanker, but his is a tier 8 game. This is tier 7. So they're both doing good jobs because they're in higher tier matches, but I think the next match does have a considerably higher XP than this one. But this is all you need to do to get a ace tanker at the moment in a Strudel rover. Whereas in the next game you'll see what you can do and more to absolutely guarantee you have an absolutely monster epic game. Another T67. We like T67s. They're good to hit with this gun. 156 damage. And we nearly get the kill shot. Well, maybe not a kill shot, but we would have got another shot in on that guy. Would have made his day incredibly bad. Now the team's spread out. Everything's going to plan as normal on steps. The heavies have gone. When you start in the south, they've gone over to the west. We've got a medium and a heavy gone over towards the east. We're just kind of sitting in the middle, taking our opportunistic shots at tanks that want to pop out. Oh, that was a lovely lead. I'm so happy that Lux decided to fulfill his destiny then and just keep coming out. Drifted that shot in absolutely perfectly. We're on a reload. Mine's got 100% crew in it. I don't have any loading skills per se, but my load is 100%. I've got vents, I believe. And my load time's about 15 seconds, which is what you have to look at on this tank, which isn't terrible. And you do get the 4 shots, and when they connect, you've got your potential damage of 600. I'm going to hang on to this one shot. Maybe Leon's... No, he is going to go for a reload. I was going to say, maybe he's the kind of player that doesn't like to reload a clip until it's empty. Unless he really has to reload. That kind of situation where you think, well, I've got 15 seconds, literally I'm going to reload because I want an extra shot. Having just fired one perhaps. So which way is he going to go? Is he going to sit here and get the damage on his T-34 100, or is he going to go and back up one of the flanks? I mean, now the game is nearly 4 minutes old, you're going to start finding tanks that have not all their hit points intact. See, he's got 539. We're not going to be able to clip him now. Hopefully our SU-100 can take a little bit off the T-34's hit point pool like that, and now we can clip him, but he has decided to pop in the reload. Got about 7 seconds to wait. The T-34 is pushing, still pushing, still pushing. I think we can roll around him now. We're going to go and clip him. I think we're going to go and clip him. 1. Going for that turret. 2. Got 2 in the can. Who takes him out? Our SU-100. Good bit of teamwork between these two players. Taking out the T-34 stroke 100. Now we've got to look at the map and think, well, the scores are pretty level at the moment. We have lost our tank that was pushing up on the east flank, and only our grill sat over there on his own, so it looks like we're going to go and reinforce. Our blue player has been knocked out. I didn't quite see what the situation was with the blue player. I noticed some naughty words in chat in the start of the game. I think that was related. If this tank would just be another 8 or 9 kilometers quicker, it would just give it that much more flexibility to really get around the map. It's a little bit frustrating because it kind of looks and feels like it should be a little bit quicker than it is. It just has that look about it. And maybe because it's so narrow. Because it looks narrow, it looks like it should be fast, like a racing bike. When you have a mountain bike, it's big and chunky, you don't expect them to go super fast. But when you see a racer with narrow wheels and narrow body and everything's very narrow, you think speed. This is a fast tank, but no. I'm saying it's slow, but it's not fast. Maybe it'd be a bit OP if it was a bit quicker. Maybe in regards of its autoload is balanced. I mean, I'd probably happily take a bit more speed and have them extend that reload a couple of seconds just to keep it balanced. If that's a way of balancing, add on one, take away from the other. So we are going for the flanking manoeuvre now. Our team is really spread out. We've got the SU-100Y still capping the base where we started. We've got our 3 artilleries, which should prove useful hopefully. Maybe not so much hitting the Hellcat, but hitting the T-150 artillery could be very, very useful. We are going to get spots in a moment on artillery, I think. You know where they all are. We all play the game. They're going to be littered around the A2, A3, A4 area. Have we been detected? Do we have sixth sense? Yeah, I said we've been detected because he's turning his gun around. This is some good farming of damage here. One more, one more. You might almost say that was lucky because he looked like he was just about ready to fire his gun then. He'd had his gun pointed at us for 1-2 seconds. That could have hurt a lot. So we know where the AMX-13F3 is, over this railway line. There he is. Ooh, the Hellcat gets a hit in on us. We're going to hope we can get this shot in before the Hellcat can reload. Get it to cover quick. I imagine the Hellcat is now reloaded. The M12 is on this side of the track, so we should have a line of sight on him. And I think the M12, look how slow he's moving. This is fish in the barrel time. 1. Try and track him. 2. And he does track him. Good stuff, mate. The M12 is toast. And the quarterback is toast. What film is that from? I know what film that's from, but if you can remember what film that's from. Try and do it in the same inflection the guy in the movie does it. And the quarterback is toast. Something like that. Answers in the comments below. So we are now looking for the last remaining AMX-13F3. A good, steady game in a Tier 7 match in our Tier 6 Premium Strudel Rover. All these pointing his gun right at us. We managed to get that kill shot and finish that game off. Let's take a look at his post-game stats and then we'll roll over into Linsand's game with even higher XP than this one and more higher tier vehicles to shoot at. Let's take a look. So as stated at the start, this was good enough for his ace tanker. Looking forward to getting mine. Managed to pick up a few mini medals. We do nearly double the amount of XP than the next player on the team, so it was a good helpful carry from Leon65. And he's obviously he's Swedish. You're going to buy your own country's first tank when it comes into the game, probably regardless of how good it is, but actually it's a good tank. I think people who agreed it's good, it's just not great, but having games like these in it gives everyone's spirits a boost. I haven't really seen much content on it on YouTube yet. I didn't watch any of the reviews of it when I bought mine. I just wanted it because it was a tier 6 autoloader and I thought there's always fun to be had in a tier 6 autoloader. Nearly did 2,000 damage, 4 kills, 1159 base XP. We fired 25 shots, direct hit 16, penetrated 15 of those. So at tier 7, you know, you're getting the job done with that gun. It's good enough, happily does the job. And we actually did a bit of spotting damage too. So that was nice. Obviously didn't block any armour, block any shots with our armour because it really does not have any to speak of. A good result for Leon65, the Swedish player in his Swedish tank. He said he'll be sending me maybe a lot more of these Swedish replays once all the rest of the machines start rolling out. I got a feeling I'm going to like the Swedish tanks for some reason or another. Call it a feeling. I've got no idea what they're going to be, what they look like or anything, but I don't know. Just a feeling. Anyway, let's take a look now at Linsand's game. Welcome to Linsand's game, and you can see on the matchmaking he is right down at the bottom there. Let's see if we can haul this thing up into top spot, which I think you know he's going to do. Lots of tier 8s to shoot at on the enemy team. They've got 5, then a whole raft of tier 7s, and 1 tier 6. So the worst possible matchmaking. I think we're going to kill this AMX-12T, I think. He's getting closer. Getting closer. Getting closer. I think he wants to be over here for some reason on the map. I'm not going to stop and aim. I'm just going to keep driving towards this guy. 1 enemy artillery to worry about on the enemy team, which could absolutely devastate us. That's the tier 7, what is it, a SU-14-1, the Russian artillery. So there's an ONI down there, we've got a full clip, we've got his side. Let's put these shots in, try and get maximum damage if we can. Even though this is a 9.16 replay, why am I getting my HUD details up? Why don't they show up in a replay? They really should, shouldn't they? Being that's this version of the game. Be very helpful when commentating if they would show up. Drive around the north side of this rocky hilltop and creep around the corner. Tier 8 games, you've got to creep everywhere, haven't you? Aim, fire, miss, aim. Side of the turret. Good job. Takes out a Tier 7 heavy tank. Now we can get this last shot into the side of a big fat Tiger 2. It nearly fills the reticule at those kind of ranges. You're not going to miss, hopefully. It will just depend whether RNG declares whether or not you can have that penetrating shot or not. Entropy with auto-loaders is RNG. And we're reloaded. Can we get more shots on this Tiger 2? We can. Can we penetrate him at this angle though? We can. Those shots are going into the top of his tank, I think. Good aiming. Oh, we nearly got the kill shot on the Tiger 2 then. That would have been awesome. Taking out Tier 8 heavies in a Tier 6 medium really does feel really, really good. I think it's the Orlix medal. I did that the other day. Playing that little sesh I had with Crimson and Manga. I think it was in this tank too, wasn't it? I think. No. I was in my Pershing, Tier 8 medium, favourite tank in the game. And managed to kill 3 Tier 10s. Line up that shot beautifully. Take the kill shot. Lovely. This is a situation where autoloaders absolutely shine. Can you hit the KV4 behind? He's only got 191. Looks like we're going to farm a bit of damage. I guess I would have taken shots at the KV4 behind. We've been absolutely hammered by the AT7 over in the distance, but we have lit up all the enemy positions. Now our M12 does take out the enemy artillery. No more artillery to worry about. We've got this superb overwatch position. The enemy team has crumbled before our might and power. More surprisingly then, it's more impressive that he's managed to carve out this impressive result, because look how many tanks are on his team still fighting. And he's still able to come out on this with a really good XP haul. Considering there's that many Tier 8s still alive shooting the tanks he wants to shoot at. Luckily most of them appear to be over in the other side of the map. We're trying to get that view down onto his commander's hatch, I think. There it is, big fat juicy target. Can't miss the commander's hatch. Gotta let this gun settle. Get another point of damage in. Back on the reload. Still got the Oni, the KV-13, the AT7, the SU-152 over in the distance. Some tough tanks to crack. It's the AT7 that's been a right pain. He really is halting our progress on attacking the other machines. It's only the AT7 and the Oni left now. AT7's on the move. You've got to kind of wait for the Oni to either... Well, now he's surrounded by enemy tanks. Now we can get some damage done. Can we get the kill shot? That would be so sweet to win this game on a Tier 7 heavy tank. Timing this right. Here we go. And we get the kill shot. Put a shell right up his backside. Pretty quick game too. Very impressive tanking by Linsan in his Strudel Rover M42 57 altitude A2. I don't know what the alt stands for because I'm dumb. Let's take a look at his post-game stats and see exactly how much he was able to haul in on that game. Another ace tanker for Linsan. He also managed to pick up a couple of mini medals and a lot of stuff going on. I think we're going to get some good spotting damage too. Maybe that was half of his score was spotting damage. We'll find out in a moment. I haven't looked. 1486 XP. A really good haul of XP. 3 kills. 2606. Was that enough for top? Only just pipped by a Rheinmetall Borsig tank destroyer at Tier 8. So really good going in his Strudel Rover, gotta say. 25 shots fired. And even though it was a Tier 8 game, we still managed to hit 20 and penetrate 18. So some good aiming at the end. Weak spots on the 88. Managed to keep his penetrations up. Spotting damage, 1311. So combine those and killing higher tier vehicles, you get this lovely, delicious, wonderful high XP of 1486. Really well played. I'm hoping maybe I'll take my Strudel Rover out for a little go this afternoon and try and get a similar result. I'd love to have a ace tanker game in it. I know it's got the potential to have it, and I know I'm going to have to be thinking really carefully and watching the minimap really carefully, which is what you need to do in this tank. I think just to have a lucky game where you get an ace tanker is probably unheard of in this tank. You've really got to play well and watch that mini-map, pick your targets, time your reloads, and all the more satisfying, I think, getting a ace tanker in a auto-loading tank, because you know you've got to time those reloads just right. Good stuff. Thanks everyone for watching. It's Monday. Hopefully this will brighten your day a little bit, having a couple of replays to watch on Channel Plum. Hopefully a couple more videos popping up this week. I've actually started my Star Trek review. First episode of 100 and however many episodes there are. I really should know how many episodes, but there's a lot. So yeah, I've actually got the video content up on my video editor, and I've got the episode in there, so I can edit out little clips that I want to show, and it's started. So hopefully it won't be too long before you see one of those and see what you think. Thanks for watching everyone. Thanks for sending in the replays, keep them coming in. Always happy to get ace tankers because they're normally rather interesting matches. Keep your heads down, drink plenty of water. Kind of pow, and have a great week doing whatever it is you're doing. Take care. Bye bye.